All right, very quickly, wanted to speak on one or two things about production, right? So what I do realize is when you make a beat, right, beat can have many variations, all right? Like this one, especially when you submitting music also, they might ask you for different variations of it, less instruments. See that? That's at 94. That's at 94. The tempo is 94. So when you, that's why it's necessary for you to, you, what I'm going to start doing actually is have different variations of these beats, my beats, so that the artists can decide. Because I found out that when I make these instrumentals, like when I made this initially, it was at 75 BPM, right? But now I was trying to do something else. I was trying to, figure something out, trying to create a record for some submission. I increased it to about 94. I'm like, wow, it sounds good at 94 as well. So from 75 to 94, so that gives you the bump effect of it. But when I presented it out to on my site, it's on 75 BPM. So I only gave one option for the artist. Okay, and even if the artist buys the wave form, the entire stem of it, I'm not sure. Some people might be able to. Yeah, you can speed up stems. I believe. You can. Yeah, I've done it. So you can like increase the tempo on the wave files. I believe, but that would be like stretching it. Okay, that would be like stretching it um, out of, not out of sync, but stretching it out of the original flavor of it. But I'm gonna make available certain bits of mine when it's the original, or whatever I call the original, because really nothing is the original. So whatever I call the original of it, and then I'm gonna probably play around with different variations of the tempo of it. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna add at the side of it like the BPM. This is the BPM, same beats, same title, but BPM, same title, BPM. That's what I think I'm gonna do. All right. So again, I wanted to make a video also on the publishing and the Kanye West publishing thing. I want to speak a little bit about it. Is that when what he's saying is not news. What Kanye is saying about publishing and artists need to own their publishing, that's not news. That's new. But then you think about it, if the record companies didn't help out, he probably wouldn't be Kanye. Okay, so I don't think you can muscle your way into taking these records, taking your publishing out from these companies. I think you just have to be smart about it. You have to be smart about how to con your way out of it. You can't muscle your way out of it because it's a contract. It's a contract at some point that helped you out. It's a contract at some point that made you who you are. So a lot of other artists paid their way out of it. At least that's what they tell us. I don't believe anyone ever pays their way out of it. Like you don't. I don't think you can ever buy out your entire publishing. All right, it's probably possible, but for an artist, you might buy some percentage of it. You might buy a huge percentage of it, but I don't think you can buy the entire thing because that's what these big, universal. That's what they're in business for. Okay, they're in business for publishing. They're in business for the long term. That's how they survive. Well, syncing, they sync. They own your music. They sync it out they license it out to major movies and stuff. So I don't think you can ever buy out of it, but you can buy into you can buy some share of it, which is fine. Even if you buy at least half of it, 50% of it, that's fine. That's fine because those guys created opportunities for you to become who you are, and everybody knows you. And you can go on Instagram and make money, or go on wherever, YouTube or whatever, make money, go on tours. But I've always known that the publishing deals were crazy. So I mean, artists that aren't signed but don't feel like not interested in getting signed, you stay home, make your beats. You can, I mean, you own everything, and the way things are opening up right now with the internet, like whatever access they have, you probably have the same access. Like we make so much music. I make so much music, tons and tons of music laying around, put them together. This music can be used in films and things like that. You know what I mean? So you find yourself being in a better position to negotiate because you're not really looking for the big side of it. You're just looking for the consistent part of it. All right. So I've said two things in this video. I talked about the BPM and I talked about the publishing part of it. Okay. So the BPM is how I think I'm gonna start setting some of my beats. Not all of them. Some of them. I'm gonna try to put different variations of the music of the instrument into them. All right, peace. Until next time, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, Boom J. Check out my website, boomjbeats.com, and Instagram. This is Boom J. All right, so beats, man. I got beats. I got 5 beats like this one. This I can drop this down to. I can drop. Oh shit, I can do it. I can drop this down to. Drop it down real slow. See that?